What is up, guys? Sam Dog, the infamous 253 coming at you. The game just wrapped up a little bit ago, and, well, the emotional letdown happened that Norb had predicted that we kind of thought could possibly happen. Granted, we did go with the upset, but we weren't assuming anything, so hats off to San Francisco. They played a good game, and they showed why they were the better team, and they showed why it's going to be a rough year for the Seahawks for us this year. Dallas, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Yeah, today was very disappointing after that week one Monday night win against Denver.
But, it's pretty much, it's just going to show, like, what we know will happen the rest of the way for the season, and just expect to lose to the better teams. And, yeah, I would say, going into this, I would say the play that pretty much turned the game in San Francisco's favor was when they did that dumbass Wildcat call, and Kenneth Walker handed it off to DJ Dallas, and DJ Dallas just with that pathetic throwing that interception. Who picked that off for San Francisco? Was it Mosley?
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah, Mosley. That was just too easy of an interception for them on that play.
Yeah, that really swung whatever momentum we had going.
Yeah, I mean,
to me, that was the backbreaker in the game.
Yeah, backbreaker happened in the first half pretty much. But it is what it is, and that's what we can expect playing with two backup quarterbacks and just having a bad season. But another thing that also comes to mind is, I hope Trey Lance, I hope he has a speedy recovery. It sucks seeing him go down with that apparent ankle injury, getting carted off with the air cast on him, and that probably, I hate to be the one to say it, that could have possibly saved San Francisco's season, especially with the way Garoppolo looked. And we even said before in a past Game Picks video or in the past that Jimmy Garoppolo ain't no scrub. I think we said that during the Week 1 kickoff game when we were doing that.
He took him to a Super Bowl and almost nearly another one.
Yeah, so I was expecting Garoppolo to get back where he left off when he got back in, and he did just that, especially when he hit the touchdown pass to Ross Dwelley earlier. Seems like Dwelley always seems to get a touchdown against us. And they didn't even lose a beat even without George Kittle or without Elijah Mitchell. Yeah, no Elijah.
Samuel killed us on
Debo.
some screen passes.
Well, Debo's Debo. Debo's going to be a beast in this league. I give props to Debo, just the way that he plays the game and how good he is on the run on the jet sweeps. So there's that. Bright spot today, I would say, for the Seahawks is the way Tariq Woolen blocked that field goal and Michael Jackson scooped and scored and took it to the rest of the house. That was one of the few bright spots. I thought Boye Mafe made his presence known, had a couple of hits in the backfields on some of the running backs. Granted, we were getting smoked most of the day, but Boye Mafe showing some heart. And Tariq Woolen made Tariq Woolen made that standout play, and just we pretty much did the same thing. Why else we lost I would just say the penalties. We pretty much did the same thing that Denver did to themselves, where they pretty much killed it for themselves on the penalties. Granted, they still had a chance to win. Yeah. But then again, I want to give a shout out to CG Ruthless Sports and a shout out to Niner Faithful Radio. You guys played a hell of a game today, and you guys definitely deserve to win that game more than us, and showed why we're pretty much playing the season on the reset button. And got Atlanta next week, so not going to guarantee anything, because just expect a lot of tough games, a lot of close games, and be grateful for the games that we win, but just expect that it's not going to be the season that we want it to be. And it's all right, we knew it was coming, and hats off to San Fran. They showed they were a better team, and we kind of knew it was coming with how their defense is. Hell of a defense. Bosa, Bosa was going to get a sack or two, and the 3 turnovers in the first half turning the ball over, that was just the game breaker, especially the dumbass Wildcat play where we had Dallas throw that ball, trying to throw to Metcalf, and he did not throw it that high and made it too easy for San Francisco to get that easy interception. So
and San Francisco came out ready to play. They put that loss behind them and bounced back today.
Yeah, they definitely put the Chicago loss, and there was a little bit of weather, but I don't think the weather really played too much of a factor. But like I said, prayers to speedy recovery for Trey Lance with that ankle injury. And, well, now you guys are pretty much back to where you left off with Jimmy Garoppolo, and let's see what Garoppolo does the rest of the way for San Francisco. But Seahawks lose it 27-7, but see how much more we got with the young guys. See what the young guys can do next week against Atlanta. See how we can come out. But pretty much it's a microcosm of what the season is gonna be. And like I said before the season, there's really no sense of getting mad this year. We just gotta accept us for what we are and just gotta go with it. But stay loyal. Seahawks for life. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up. Dallas, thank you for coming in and doing this with me. I'm going to watch the rest of Red Zone, see what happens with some of these crazy games. We definitely whiffed on a lot of picks today. Just a spoiler alert on that.
Yeah, it was a crazy day today.
Yeah. Anyway, catch y'all later. If you ain't with it, you ain't infamous. As always, go Seahawks.